So good to be back.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Team FRU coming at you with another deck profile. Tell us who you are and why are you on our channel?
Hi, I'm Frank. I'm infamous for playing control decks in my locals.
Okay.
This weekend I took Demise Kozmo to the Rosemont Regional.
Alright.
And I went X2 and got 18th place with it, getting my invite.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Alright, let's get into the deck profile.
Alright, so first off, we have 3 Tin Can.
Okay.
This card's doesn't need to be explained. You're sure it's amazing. You love it when you open it. 2 Farm Girl. Card's still okay. Still need searching and tag outs. 3 Slip Rider. Also a staple, just really good. 1 Dark Lady. 1 Forerunner. Sadly 1 Dark Destroyer. And the 1 Dark Eclipser. Eclipser's actually been pretty relevant for the mirror and for metal foes. You can negate the trap cards. So that's pretty fun. So the monster lineup I thought was pretty okay. Everyone tells me to play more, but you don't want to draw them, and they conflict with Demise.
All right.
So spells, 3 Cosmo Town, obviously. 3 card Demise, drawing 3 cards is pretty good. The 3 Duality. It's a card you always want to see turn 1, and if you see it with Demise, you're just drawing more traps, and that's good.
Okay.
The 1 of Vitaly. Yeah, and the 1 of Upstart.
Alright, okay.
And that's all I play for spells. You just need to draw spells. That's it. And then trap lineup is the 3 Mojo. This is, in my opinion, the best archetype-specific trap card in the game. Hits every meta. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Especially with Call.
For sure.
3 Solemn Strike. Card negates everything. It's good. The 3 Call the Haunted. Still a great card. Putting big ships into attack mode is pretty fun.
Yeah.
2 Breakthrough Skill. This is a card I'm currently working on.
How did this do for you?
Right now, it's been pretty good against Pendulum. Negating Sorcerer, Ignister, things like that is still good. If I draw it against BA, I can still negate Beatrice, which is still fine, or Tour Guide. And you can Demise discard it, so it's not that big of a deal. So you can, if you fill your back row, you can set more relevant cards and discard Breakthrough.
That's true.
And I side Twin Twisters, so it works for that. And then 2 Drowning Mirror Force. Cosmo leaves its field open actually pretty often now. The boards are easy to break if you even draw a monster. And this just blows out Blue Eyes and other decks. And then the 1-ofs are the Obvious Warning. Vanity's Emptiness. This card is amazing again. Everything starts to chain again, or everything has weak normal summons. The 1 of Oasis. Oasis at 2 or more is still a little iffy because Call was only amazing because of 3 Dark Destroyer, so I'm testing a more consistent ratio. And then the 1 of TT. This card's really good against Blue Eyes. It has the same effect as Dark Hole Raigeki against Spirit if you go first. So if they tag out, everything still dies.
Alright. So let's get into the extra deck.
Alright. The extra deck is a whole pile of irrelevant garbage.
Okay.
I was playing Cherries, but I'm not anymore.
Okay.
So if you choose to play Cherries, Dante is probably the best target. Beatrice, if you draw a second one, like when Beatrice was at 3, it was relevant, and then F-Zero because you just kind of hate F-Zero. It's a good card against you. I was also playing the Infinity and the Nova combo because that's pretty much the only time you ever go into your extra deck when you're playing this deck.
That's basically it. That's it.
If you even use this pile of garbage.
Seriously.
Pleiades is also can come up.
It's good.
Everything else, Shark Fortress can actually be made too. You can overlay 2 Slip Riders. Farm Girl can attack twice. DD can attack twice. Does it ever really come up? Not at all.
Alright.
And then the Utopia engine for Cherries, because this card does beat over every card in your deck. Azure Eyes for Blue Eyes. Dweller for Pendulum. And then other stable rank 4s, because I didn't know what else to play.
Alright. So far, would you change anything about the main deck? Would you change anything about the extra deck?
Extra deck, right now playing Demise Kozmo, no. You just need Infinity, Nova, and Pleiades. Like, you don't make anything.
Okay.
It's irrelevant. And Cherries is bad.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so let's get into your side deck, man.
Alright, so the side deck is a lot of hand traps right now. 3 Cycle Reader. So far in testing, this card's been pretty good against Blue Eyes. When they shrine and they send like the spirit and the egg, If you banish those, you're probably gonna win the game. It's
Alright.
really it stops them from plussing. They just neg their turn. 2 max C, because everyone's gonna choose to go first against this deck, and so you decide in max C and then draw all your plays.
I love how they put that to 2, and for the most part, people only played it at 2. It was anyway.
Like it's still played. It's still a great card.
Yeah,
And then 2 DD Crow.
for sure.
This card is just good against almost every deck, including Blue Eyes. You can banish, you know, whatever they send, and you can ban against BA with Seer at 1. If you hit the Seer, you win. They can't Dante loop, and you win the game if you have a bigger monster.
All right.
And then for spells, the board clears. I played against 60 card control, BA stun at the regional, and the guy put out a Majesty's Fiend turn 1 both games. And I did not draw these, but I wish I had, because unfortunately it's play around things like that, and they play around Blue Eyes, so it's pretty good. And then 2 Twisters. It's a card I'm still testing. You don't always have a hand with Demise, but popping 2 back row or scales is just so relevant.
Okay.
And then the 3 Spell Fragrance. I was main decking this card, but I took it out for the breakthroughs and the TT. It's not that good against foes right now. If they're playing pure foes, metal foes, they can just make a Gofu and make it a Scrap Dragon or something and pop this, and it's just not that good. If you're playing against Ying Zing, if you put this in against Ying Zing metal foes, if you take out the scales, they're just playing Ying Zing, which is bad against Kozmo. And then Blue Eyes, it's really not that great because they'll just throw an alternative, and they'll set other spells and you can't win the game.
Alright. So, if you were to give this deck a success rating out of 10, what would you give it?
Probably like a 6.5 now.
Alright.
I played against a lot of Pendulum. I played against a couple Pendulum at the regional, and those were easy. Blue Eyes is hard. It's really hard.
Okay.
BA is free. And Demise Mirrors, whoever goes first.
Alright. Well, if you like the deck profile, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Frank, signing out.